Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about limit. So now I will show you the technique how to answer. Question number 1. Ask approach to 0 in the negative side. We know that in the negative side, this one they go to the negative. This one they go to the positive. So that means positive divide to negative in the negative side, and we know that number divide to 0 they will go to the infinity because we have the positive divide to the negative. So that means you got about negative infinity. The next one, we have the limit as approach to 4 in the positive side. So we need to graph the function of this one. If we try to graph the function, we have two solutions. If we got about x squared minus 2x minus a equal to number 0, so that should be like this. So the number 4 in here. So number 4 in the positive side, that should be in here. And we know that 3 minus 4, you got about negative number 1. And we know that if we put the number 4.001 something, we input in here. This one they will go to near negative number 1. This one they will go near to 0 something like this. Negative number 1 divide to 0 in here, you got about negative infinity. Now let's go to the next one. So we have negative infinity, and in here we have the x power 2 to x squared power 2, and we can put about negative x squared in here minus x plus 1 divide to 2x squared minus 7. Later that we divide all numerator and denominator by x squared. So you got about negative number 1, negative 1 over x, and we have positive number 1 over x squared over 2 minus 7 over x squared. We know that 1 divided by x, 1 divide x squared, 7 over x squared, they will go to 0, 0 and 0. So you got about negative number 1 minus 0 plus 0 over 2 minus 0. So you got about negative number 1 over 2. Now let's go to the next one. We need to do about multiply of the square root of x squared minus 1 plus x on numerator and denominator. So this one on numerator, you got about x squared minus 1 minus s square over this one s square minus s square, they will cancel, and then you will get about negative number 1. And you got about negative s over s square minus 1 plus s. So we divide both sides with s. So you got about negative number 1. This one, we got about s square inside the square root, so you got about 1 minus 1 over s square plus 1. So this one you got about 0, so you got about negative number 1 over 1 plus 1, and you got about negative 1 over 2. That's it, the end. Thank you for watching.